My name is Sarah Mitchell. I'm 27 years old. I teach art to kids. I live in a small apartment behind my parents' big house. And for my whole life, I've been the daughter they forgot about. The invitation came on a Thursday, shiny gold paper. My sister Emily's graduation trip. She just finished nursing school. Mom's voice was so excited on the phone. We're taking Emily to Hawaii for 2 weeks. 5-star resort, ocean view, the works. My heart jumped. A family vacation, finally. Then Mom said the words that changed everything. You understand, right, Sarah? This is Emily's special moment. We'll do something with you another time. Another time, those words again. I've heard them my entire life. I smiled into the phone. Sure, Mom, I get it, but inside, something broke. Let me tell you about another time. When I was 8 years old, it was Christmas morning. Emily opened box after box. A new bike, shiny and red with streamers, art supplies for me. I got socks. Dad said Emily needed the bike for her paper route. Sarah, you'll get one another time. I'm still waiting for that bike. I'm 27. When I turned 13, I won the school art contest. My painting was going to hang in the library for a whole year. The award ceremony was on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. I was so proud. Mom and Dad promised they'd be there. I waited by the doors in my best dress, watched every parent walk in. They never came. Emily had a dentist appointment, just a cleaning. Mom texted me sorry with a sad face emoji. I stood on that stage alone, smiled for the photo, cried in the bathroom after. 16, I got accepted into art school, a real one in the city, scholarship and everything. I ran home screaming with the letter. Dad was in the kitchen. He looked at the paper. That's nice, sweetie. Then he went back to his computer. He was booking Emily's trip to visit colleges, 5 different states. Hotels, flights, rental cars. My art school, too expensive, Sarah. You can go to community college, it's closer. Closer, cheaper, easier to forget. I went to community college, worked nights at a diner, paid my own way. Nobody came to MY graduation. Emily had a volleyball tournament 3 hours away. The whole family went to cheer for her. I have no photos from my graduation day. Every birthday, every holiday, every single moment that should have been mine, it all got swallowed up by Emily's life. Her achievements, her needs, her dreams. And I smiled through it, every single time, because that's what good daughters do, right? But that Thursday phone call, that Hawaii trip for Emily while I stayed home, that was the last straw. I sat in my tiny apartment kitchen that night, the apartment I pay for, on my parents' property. They charge me rent, full price. I stared at the walls I painted myself because they said it wasn't worth fixing up for me. I opened my laptop, typed something I'd never typed before. Jobs in Boston, jobs in Portland, jobs anywhere that wasn't here. My phone buzzed. Emily texted me a photo. Look at this resort pool, so amazing, can't wait. She added 3 heart emojis. I stared at those hearts. Did she even know? Did she understand that while she got Hawaii, I got forgotten, again? Probably not. Emily never had to notice. She was always the center of everything. I called my friend Rachel. She moved to Portland last year, teaches art at a cool studio there. Sarah, please tell me you're finally leaving, she said the second she answered. What if I did? I asked. She screamed, actually screamed. I've been waiting for this call for 5 years. We talked for 2 hours. She knew a studio looking for teachers, shared an apartment listing, sent me photos of the city. It rained a lot, had cool coffee shops, art everywhere, a place where maybe I could breathe. When we hung up, I made a plan, a real one. I updated my resume, reached out to 3 art studios, applied to 4 teaching positions, scheduled interviews, all of it quiet, all of it secret. If I disappeared, would they even notice? Or would they just feel relieved that the awkward daughter was finally gone? 1 week before their Hawaii trip, I got the call. The Portland Art Studio wanted me, full-time, teaching kids and adults. Good pay, start in 3 weeks. I said yes before they finished talking. That night at dinner, Mom showed me more Hawaii photos. The restaurant they'd eat at, the beach. The sunset cruise, just for Emily, just for her. Dad asked if I'd water their plants while they were gone. That's what I was good for, plant watering. I smiled, said sure, asked what time their flight left. Mom patted my hand. You're such a good sport, Sarah. You'll understand when you're older why Emily needs this. I'm 27, Mom. How much older do I need to get? She laughed. You know what I mean. But I did know. I finally understood exactly what she meant. Emily needs things. Sarah just EXISDS. I spent the next 5 days packing. Quietly, one box at a time, my art supplies, my books, Grandma Rose's quilt she made me before she died. The only family thing I actually wanted. I cleaned my apartment until it sparkled, fixed the loose door handle, left it perfect. On my kitchen table, I put an envelope. Inside was a letter. Not mean, not angry, just true. I told them I was moving to Portland, that I got a job, that I needed to build a life where people actually saw me. I left my key on top of the envelope. The morning of their flight, I woke up at 4 a.m., loaded my car in the dark, drove away before the sun came up, before anyone could stop me, before I could change my mind. By the time their plane took off for Hawaii, I was already 6 hours north, driving toward a life I chose for myself. Portland welcomed me with rain, soft rain that felt like a clean start. Rachel was waiting at a coffee shop with the biggest smile. You actually did it, she said. I actually did. The apartment was small but mine. Big windows, exposed brick, a view of the city. I unpacked Grandma's quilt first, hung my favorite painting, the one that won that contest when I was 13, the one my parents never hung at home. For 3 days, I didn't turn on my phone, didn't check messages, just breathed. When I finally powered it on, there were 73 messages, voicemails, texts, emails. Mom's first message was frantic. Sarah, where are you? Why aren't you answering? Did something happen? Then angry. This is extremely immature. You can't just leave without telling anyone. Then sad. Please call me, I'm worried, I don't understand. Dad's messages were shorter. Sarah, call your mother, she's upset. Emily sent one text. Are you okay? I didn't answer any of them. Not yet. Instead, I went to my first day at the Portland Art Studio. Met the kids I'd be teaching. Bright eyes, excited about painting and drawing and creating. They didn't care who my sister was. They cared about learning to mix colors. At the end of the day, my boss pulled me aside. The kids love you already, she said. Welcome to the team. Someone was happy I was there, actually happy. That night, I finally sent one text to the family group chat. I'm safe. I'm in Portland. I have a job. I'm okay. I need space. 3 dots appeared immediately, then disappeared, then appeared again. Mom called. I let it ring. She called 4 more times, then left a voicemail. Her voice was shaking. Sarah, we just got back from Hawaii. We found your note. I don't understand. If you were unhappy, you should have talked to us. We could have fixed this. Fixed this, like I was a problem that needed solving. Another voicemail came an hour later, this one from Dad. Sarah, your mother is very hurt. I think you owe us a conversation. This isn't how family handles things. Family, that word felt hollow. Emily texted separately. I'm sorry about the hotel thing. If that's why you're mad, I didn't know it would hurt you. Please come home. The hotel thing, that's what she thought this was about, one trip. She had no idea this was about 27 years. 2 weeks passed. I started settling into Portland. Made friends at work, explored the city, ate at tiny restaurants, went to art galleries on weekends, laughed more than I had in years. Then one night, I finally called Mom. She answered on the first ring. Sarah, oh my God, where have you been? Portland, I said, I told you. She started crying. Why would you just leave like that, without saying goodbye? Do you know how scared we were? I was quiet for a moment. Then I said something I'd never said before. Did you ever think about how scared I was? Growing up invisible. What are you talking about? Mom, I said, I needed you my whole life, and you were always somewhere else, with Emily. That's not fair, Sarah. We love you both. Then why does it feel like you only see one of us? Silence. I kept going. Every recital I did alone. Every award you missed. Every time you picked her over me. I didn't leave because I was mad about Hawaii. I left because I finally realized I was never going to matter the same way. Mom was crying hard now. That's not true. Isn't it? More silence. Then she said the thing I needed to hear, even if it hurt. Maybe you're right. Maybe we didn't see it. I'm sorry, Sarah. I really am. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't a miracle, but it was a start. They said I'd understand when I was older. Turns out I understood all along. I just needed to stop waiting for them to see it. Now I live in a city that rains a lot. I teach kids who think I'm amazing. I wake up every day and choose myself. And you know what? That's not selfish. That's called surviving. If you're the forgotten child, the flexible one, the one who's always told to wait, stop waiting. Your life is happening right now. Don't let anyone make you miss it. I'm Sarah Mitchell. I'm 27 years old, and I finally matter to myself, and that's enough.